Where all my girl bosses at? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We back on. Calling all girl bosses. Share the live, share the live. Share the live. We back. It was just getting hot. Share the live, share the live. We back. Hey, Sweet. Hey, Junior. Share the road. Grab your blunt. Grab your bottle. Share the live. Share the live. Grab your blunt. Grab your bottle. We got hot topics tonight. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Share the live. Share the live. Share the live. I'm waiting for the followers to get back up. Get your bottles. I got a request already. We haven't even. I want you guys to start thinking. I want you to start thinking. Yes, we back, baby. It's where my girl boss is at. Someone requested to join. There they go. Hey, Dylan.
Walk on. Dylan outside.
Walk one.
Dylan outside. Reporting live.
You outside.
Hopefully,
I was waiting for you.
hopefully we can get some contestants and some participants to ask them a few questions. To get
Yeah, we're gonna get some. We're gonna get some. Share the live.
Live feedback from these personnel. You see me? I said, oh, there goes a personnel right now. Maybe we can ask them another time.
Yes.
So where are they with?
I need all my girl bosses to come on here because we need my girl bosses to talk about some things tonight.
Oh no, so the girl boss can't be a man? That would have sound now, man.
Yeah, yeah. Come on up here. We just inviting them. You were welcome all the time. We was waiting for you.
I mean that. Girl boss.
Of course.
He's a man.
Come on, ladies. Grab your bottles. You know we gotta represent for Gyalis Road. Popping bottles.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
So the question is potential good enough, ladies? Is potential good enough? You meet a man.
Hot topic. I like your dress code.
Is potential good enough?
I like your dress code. Very professional.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Somebody pin it.
You're up the thing. But not lie. You're up the thing. Yeah, man.
Up it.
You're up it. You do it.
Is potential good enough? I'm a girl boss.
Of course.
Is potential good enough?
You look like a woman boss, you know?
Definitely a woman boss. Girl boss just a short. It's just the.
All right.
Ooh, ladies, is potential good enough? You meet a man, he has nothing to his name, but he has potential to be everything you want. Are you going with it? So you jump on here.
You look so beautiful. If I kill the comments, pop up bottle. Yo, y'all running out the comments doing it.
We outside.
Yeah.
It's good enough. I'm gonna be honest. I've dated with potential and I date with potential. Ooh, Sweet said yes. Come on here, Sweet.
A question. What's the question? Because what I'm going to do today, I'm going to find a female and I'm going to ask for a live questionnaire, right? And maybe, no, I can't. Me not leave the ladies' night. A phone night, me leave alone. Me dep on the lady train. I dem me sit down with. I dem a up my thing. I dem a turn up my thing. Me not allow them out.
Oh, Pharaoh said, "Is pussy alone good enough?" Villain, is pussy alone good enough for you in a relationship?
No.
She don't bring nothing to the table. She only bring good pussy.
With a little bit of love and tenderness, I think I could work with that, you know. With a little love and tenderness, with a proper round ear and and thing. Yeah, man. Makes sense. Yeah, man. Yeah, I could work with that. I could work with
All right, what you?
I could work with that.
If she got good, is it good enough? Is that good enough for
Oh
you?
man, if she has a good vagina and attitude is right, definitely she's a keeper.
Someone said no pussy
Attitude
alone isn't good enough.
with a good position.
Ooh, someone said a man must show he is willing to unlock his potential. And I think that's a good point. He must show that he's willing to unlock his potential, but sometimes it can look as though he's willing to. So then you get in a relationship, and for instance, I'm gonna give you an example, real life example. I met a man. He had just got to the country. He did everything I wanted him to do: cook, clean, took care of me, helped me get all the things I wanted, motivated me to get up and do what I needed to do. He had great potential. He used to give me a little couple dollars. I ain't gonna lie, it was a little $500 a month towards my bills. I was like, all right,
That's so good.
he trying.
That's so
He
good.
got potential.
Yeah, that's a good start. That's good.
He said to me, I don't know how I got you because I really don't deserve you. So now he go into the relationship with the insecurity already behind our relationship, behind even had it, because he only had potential. He's really not even on my level. So I'm dating him, I'm into it, but he's scared. Every step of the way he's scared I'm gonna leave him at any given time because he know he ain't really what I need. He only got potential to be what I need. So then he starts to fall off. And then the realization comes to me like he only got potential. I can't be with him. So now I want to escape. So now what he do? Get violent, get physical, get scared for his life.
Judger.
Literally life. And now I'm dealing with a situation that I didn't think I was going to be in because I went and dated somebody with potential. So it could get scary. It could get scary, lady. So what you think? Christina, where you at? Come on, let me grab my phone. So what you think? Should I give up on potential or should I still
No, you know, say
work?
me as a person where potential is concerned, that is something that cannot be bought, borrowed, lent, nor taught. So anyone that
Mm-hmm.
has potential with the right attitude, they deserve any chance them want. Cause that's the key.
That's
You
true.
understand?
That's true.
You see a person of potential, you see say them have a good attitude, you see say them a work on them inner person, whether it be male or female, that you want.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what?
That's true.
You know, have to try to put potential in a man, nor put potential in a woman. You want a woman or a man to have an understanding like, hey, even though we are here, we have the possibilities of getting there. Or if you've never been with the person before and iron out in yourself, based on the conversations you both are going to have, you can have a greater understanding of where you want to be. So that's where that is coming from. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Right. That's true. Because sometimes you're right. Because potential could be looked at as a negative thing when in reality we do want someone with potential. Right?
Yes.
We all
Yeah.
work in
Wife
progress.
potential, husband potential, baby father potential. You understand? Good man potential. You know, all of that can sum up in a nice little man for a woman or vice versa, a nice little woman for a man.
Yeah.
That we
The
really want.
necessary.
That's what we really want.
The comments say the necessary abilities, but it can be a good or a bad thing.
There you go.
They could have, but they're not seeking the
On them,
most in that.
we can start
That's,
on them because it comes up with them.
I like that because she said they can have potential, but they're not seeking
One second.
that. And I think it's very important to judge a
I'm
man
doing
by the fruit.
I'm doing a like a podcast. I'm walking around asking people questions. The questions that we're facing today are: do potential
Is
exceed?
it good enough?
Is it good enough? Potential like for a female and a male, vice versa. You can do from any aspect. Is it okay? Like, is potential good enough, or does he has to have the car and the house? Say hi to our fans. Say hello.
Hi.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So is potential good enough? What you think? Oh, sorry. What's your name, by the way?
Sarah.
Oh,
Sarah.
yes, people. This is Sarah, watching live from New Rochelle. Okay.
Mamaroneck.
Yeah.
Numeric.
Mamaroneck.
Excuse me. Okay. So go
So
ahead.
when you say potential, like you mean not cars, or he has to have a car?
No, like
Yeah. What do you think? What
like
would you
you
think?
can meet a man and he seems like he could be a great man, but when you look at the fruit he produced, he has nothing to his name. Is that good enough? Would you go with that idea of maybe he could, or would you judge him by what he has in the moment and what he has achieved?
Well, I feel like if he has a good, stable job, he knows how to take care of himself, his family, then he's good. If he doesn't have a car, that's fine. But if he's trying to get money to get a car, if he finds his way to work or whatever, and he has a good job, I feel like that's good enough for me.
There you go.
It's not always about money,
There you
in
go.
my opinion.
But he has,
Excellent.
so you're saying he's working his
Yeah,
potential. He has
if
to
I
be working.
see him like trying to get more, then that's fine. But if I see him struggling or asking me for money or asking his family for money, then that's a red flag.
Red flag. Okay.
Mhm.
But if he's good, then that's good enough.
Oh, Tara. Thank you very much,
You're
sweetheart.
welcome.
All right. If you have anyone else in there and you want to send them out and I can give them a question, you go ahead and send them out. Okay?
I will.
Thank you. And it's the villain.
Yep.
Reporting live. It's the villain. We outside. We
It's
outside.
potential. But look, I got this example for you, right?
Yeah.
I got 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
They go into the grocery store. They all buy the exact same ingredients. Now, I could look at them and say, okay, I'm going to choose which one I want, which one I think is the best, because they all got the same ingredients. They got potential to make a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
So I make a choice. I could end up with anything.
Mm-hmm.
I could end up with the person that's going to make 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or I could end up with the person that can't even produce 1 meal out of the.
True.
So I choose prematurely, or should I wait until the fruit is produced and then make an educated decision?
I like to build. I will, as I say, it comes down to attitude for me. I will start from underneath a bus stop with a woman if the attitude good. I will start with a shelter. We'll start in a shelter. Both of us in the shelter. I will start there if the attitude right. That's all I think. So I prefer to build. Yeah, somebody said, "Oh, it's a draw me out and I tell them bullshit." No,
so what about the people who say they don't want to date potential? How would you address that? That's very interesting. I don't know how I would address that because I date potential, but I want to be a person that don't date potential anymore. I don't want to date the guys that's trying anymore. I want you to be doing.
Oh, you do that already? Well, yeah, if you do that already. Yeah, but me gone to the trying woman back. We didn't have the one them with do already. And it don't work out. So I want to build one from scratch.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're like at the same place in life, but it's just opposites. So you don't want the one that is trying now, you want him to do. But the problem with doing is those people are normally set in a system already.
Oh, my girl said it's not good for us. Nakia, join on alive. She said falling in love with potential.
Yeah.
Imagine falling in love with potential and they never live up to their potential.
Then you leave. But at least you give it a valiant effort. You gave it all you got. You was honest. You kept communication clear. Then that's enough. You've done enough. If you see that it cannot work from there, then I think persons can shake on and walk away. Shake on, really shake on. And just,
Someone said, all right, if you choose one with potential, then the foundation will have your influence included, and that would left to what you brought to the table. That's true. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if you deal with someone with just potential, you may have a weak foundation. Because now you got to get them up to trying to, be where you need them to be, and then past that. She said she's trying to join, but it won't let her. Oh, here it go. I got you, Nakia.
Pop me chunk. Let me pop me chunk and see them. Chunk. Hey.
Hey, Keen.
What's up? So what you think? Would you?
It's not good. It's not good because we people with pure hearts. When you have a pure heart and you make the grave mistake of falling in love with somebody's potential, they take you down a spiral and hole that they're digging for themselves. And us with having good hearts like that is not a good thing for us. It's not a good thing. We have soft hearts. We know what we can do, so we try to bring a person up instead of making that person come up to meet us on the level that we're already there. We can't go backwards. We can't dumb ourselves down no more. I've made that mistake too many times, especially where we from.
Yes.
So potential and progress are two different things. You gotta fall in love with the progress of a person, not the potential.
And I think that's what I've been doing. I
Hey,
keep
it's a long time upon the
myself,
podcast to the females. I will never sign on again with the males.
especially,
Never.
especially with my soft heart. I get to a point where I want you to know I understand. I want you to
And
know that
that's
I can
where we
relate.
make the mistake at, trying to be so understanding and pouring so much, and nothing's being poured back inside of us. We're pouring and pouring and pouring while we're being drained and sucked dry till we realize our cup is not it. There's nothing in our cup, and now it's too late. We have nothing left to pour from. Now we suck. The life
But
is
let me
sucked out of
piggyback
us.
off that real
We're
quick. Let's
drained.
say
We're
you plant a
drained
seed, right?
and
You plant a
broken.
seed, right? You gotta water it. You plant a seed, you're gonna water it to make sure that it grows. That's the
Exactly.
potential you have
So
to
when
do.
you
That's the part of growing, right?
you can't, you gotta fall in love with the progress. If you fall in
I
love with the
agree.
potential, you're done. You already made the mistake. You already made a
Because it,
mistake.
you could water it and it could be a flower or it could be a fucking seed. You never
Exactly. That's
know.
why
But it's not
progress
a,
over
But that's the
potential.
growing stages. Like
Progress over
it's the
potential.
growing stages.
We've been past talking stages, and we know what we want out of life now. We know where we're headed. We know what we want to. We know what we like, what we don't like. We know all of that now. So falling in love with potential is just a mistake that you're going to continuously make. You got to fall in love with progress.
But let's say you invest yourself into, let's say you go to Walmart, right, and you buy yourself a bunch of seeds and you have a full backyard. The potential's in the backyard because you have all that land to plant them seeds, right? So you go in there and you plant every seed and you water and you're like, you know what? I don't even think this was
I
gonna
feel
grow.
like comparing seeds to people is different. You know, you
Mm-hmm.
can be a little bit more patient. People spiral out of control.
He said the
And
chia pet seeds don't work.
so I would
Somebody,
rather,
a female one, come on. I'm going to just get me off, please. I'm going
yeah,
to
I
give you
wouldn't use
ladies.
the seeds to people.
Yeah. Big up yourself. Big up, ladies. It's been very nice. I'm watching still, all right? Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
yeah.
Dream
Listen.
Chris
Funny
wants to
because
join. Miss Chrissy wants to join.
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
I don't want to get spiritual,
G,
but
will
it
come off,
says
Dream. Come off. I'm stuck.
type
I'm
guys,
stuck on it. Can't.
type of
Look
people
at me, can't. I'm
for
stuck. You know?
some that
Me itch. Me itch.
it grow,
G,
then others that
some,
water, it was shallow,
somebody.
then others
Okay.
shallow,
Watching video with you.
and then others land like something else and they got it but they didn't really pay attention, and then it was seeds that was on good soil and they actually flourished. So God spoke about people and seeds, but I think that is a little different when you're talking about these niggas out there, because it been nothing but weeds. These niggas been
And that's
weeds
what I'm
lately.
saying. That's like you gotta hold every person accountable for their own actions. You understand? So if you see the type of mistakes in your last joint in a new joint, are you really gonna go down that line with that person for the potential? Or are you gonna see the progress and the pattern that you fallen in love with and the type that you're attracted to and move away from it?
Mm-hmm.
What you
There
really
we go.
gonna
That's
Hey,
what,
do?
ladies.
Hi.
Hey.
yeah,
Yeah. Kim, you come on, Kim.
yeah,
You
Because men
can't
yeah.
are
do
the
that.
seeds.
You
I got
gotta
No, listen to what Vibrant said.
I
Men
got,
are the seeds.
gotta get that.
Men are
Yeah,
the
yeah.
seeds.
They are the seeds, but I mean,
Paris.
like, I guess
Paris.
men used to
wrong.
be
Well,
seeds.
I got something
Men
to
used to be
say.
Yeah,
seeds. They used to be seeds. And that's where that's why the world is so twisted as it is today, because men are not the seeds that they once were. Men are not the seeds that they
They
once
bad
were. So
seeds.
whoever's creating the seeds, I need to talk to them.
yeah,
All right, but listen, I
yeah.
feel like some people do like have their own definition of potential, because they
Mm-hmm.
do see, like, if somebody has potential, it's like, okay, I see that you can be this way, but you don't see it in yourself. But I feel like if somebody has potential, they're already working towards
Hi,
like something
Paris.
great.
That's why I said you hold a person accountable to their actions. But
I came in a little late, so I might have missed it.
pattern is right. It's a fine line of pattern in between potential and progress. You
Okay,
got
go
to
ahead.
differentiate the two and know what works for you.
But when
And
you
I'm not
planting a
saying all
seed,
men are the
you
same.
have to have
I'm not
stability,
saying
structure,
that.
and security. When you're planting a seed, you have to
Mhm.
create the stability, structure, and security is built within
But
that.
we gotta
Yeah, but that's
understand it.
when you young. When you 35 years
Yeah,
old, it's
yeah,
no more
yeah,
planting seeds with people.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's what I was gonna say. Grown man, the seeds are planted at this point. We're
The
not bringing
seed is planted
grass.
in, like,
So
that's like trying
you have
to
to not
mold.
only I said,
That's like trying to
yeah,
remold something, a sculpt that's already there. I'm not messing with that sculpt. It's there. That's the picture already. I'm gonna go on and build my own picture, get my own empire.
You have to look at, like she said, patterns. You gotta look at their habits
A
because they're
thin
gonna
line
have those.
between love and hate, and a thin line with pattern in between progress and potential. That's all I'm saying. You gotta know. You gotta be able to wing out even when it comes to seeds. You gotta be able to wing out the good ones from the bad ones. When you go to your yard, you clip the bad ones off, right or wrong.
But they grow back,
Clip all
right?
the bad.
They grow back.
It
They grow
stops the
back.
ones from growing, from flourishing.
But what? Yeah, that's true.
Right.
But they grow
But
back.
You
Weeds
gotta
grow back.
give it dead weight, dead ends. You cannot make progress carrying somebody's potential. Okay? If that person's not up making progress with you, you don't have time to be in love with somebody's potential. That's how I feel. I feel like that potential and progress by at a certain age.
Yeah, you're trying to change a person. I feel like now you're trying to change a person. A nigga said to me, he said, yeah, I don't fuck with y'all independent bitches. I said, why? He said, cause like it be too much pressure. Like y'all be really trying to push a nigga to like
But
do
that's
man
what men
shit.
always were. We're not trying to push you. We're just trying to bring y'all back. That's why they so far away from God.
But
that
that's
they
not
don't
the
know.
case. That's not
They don't
really
know that
always
men
the
are
case.
leaders. Men were born to lead, provide, protect, not to have potential and just potential only.
I think that we should.
We gotta bring the men back to what the men have always been. They not even shaped the same no more. Men were huge, big, over 6 foot, masculine. They just as puny as us now.
I mean, that's genetics, but
they very sassy.
Let the men be men. Men need to step up and be men. It's so much more to being a man than slanging dick.
True. Somebody said tripping. Real niggas love pressure. Yeah, he probably wasn't a real nigga. He probably
and
wasn't.
That's the difference. He got to be real. If he not real within himself, he ain't gonna ever be able to be real with you.
Yeah, someone said no when you.
If they gonna be real with who they want to be real with, if you're not the one for them, I mean.
And that's why
that's what it boils down to.
That's why you got to move forward. You got to know what you like
definitely,
because he might not be for you. So ain't no point in playing games. Let's see what's what so we can move around. If we not for each other, we need to move around quickly too.
Yeah, and I just feel like this doesn't mean that somebody don't have
coming and taking off the table. Don't be bringing nothing. They come chilling. They smoking your weed.
No way.
And then with scamming being at such an all-time high, you don't even know who's who no more. They don't even know.
First of all, they probably got like 3 outfits in their closet and they didn't wear that shit like 5 times on Instagram.
Feet stinking. Feet stinking.
They be the passenger princess. They don't even be driving.
You going to the club, you paying to get in the club, you buying a bottle, like what's going on? You going out to eat, nigga?
Those don't even be their bottles.
You did all that and they got nowhere to sleep. You got to argue.
Those don't even be their bottles,
is willing to open the door. They got to argue with whatever bitches willing
and
to
be
open
really
the door.
needing the money back, honestly.
All that bottle popping, they got to be willing to argue with whatever bitch is willing to open the door. I ain't doing it.
No.
No. Yeah, they got to be willing to do all this. You better know why they in that club. They texting to see who's going to be up so they can know where they going to sleep.
First off, that don't even be their section. That be their men's section, and they sharing like 3 bottles on one
That
night.
is.
They say, hey, girls, you cannot judge a book by the cover if you don't know the nigga background. It's not about knowing the nigga background. It's about nigga, if you can't be a man, don't do it. If you can't be a man, don't put your man.
And men take a while to mature as well. A man has to find himself before
when I go to Barnes and Noble. When I go to Barnes and Noble, I want to look at the book that looks cool.
He has to reach a certain level of maturity, just like we do. We just mature faster than them. That's it. Some men take longer than others. That's all.
I just feel like right now they just not trying enough. Like y'all not living in that potential right now. Maybe we could work with potential.
I mean,
if y'all
who they working with? Let's be real. Look at the females they dealing with now.
Neighborhood nets.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It's a lot of them out there too, but that's just like we can't. I'm not bashing all men, and I'm not saying that's for all men.
True.
I'm just saying for the women that has a habit of being or just young and don't know no better yet, that might be on here.
Impressionable.
Don't make the mistake of falling in love with potential. But if you see somebody making progress and y'all can build together, do just that from that moment on. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's a fine line.
But with the generation that we in now, it's
really sick. You don't know. They don't even. They have an identity crisis. These people don't even know who they want to be or who they are.
Just like these girls, like feel
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, today I'm into women, tomorrow I'm into men. I mean, how can
Mm-hmm.
I take you
I
serious?
seen a
Or they
post
want to be fake
earlier
city
that
girls and they're
said
the
these
girl
dykes.
sisters.
I seen a
They're
post
like,
earlier that said these dykes ain't dyking, they sneak dicking. I'm telling you, I
Mm-hmm.
seen a post earlier that said these girls ain't really gay, they
neighborhood
sneak dicking.
gnats.
Mm-hmm.
No, because I
So
feel like,
Yep.
and I do feel like if these men are really like going to give what they're all or really put that potential in, they really need that woman to really be the same. I just feel like I'm just really feel like it's just not that.
and then you know you
I
can't
feel
find
like
love in the club. You know everybody in the club
no,
that's there for
no,
love.
you never
You
find
know what I
no,
mean?
you never
Yeah.
find your
You
love in the
can't
And
discount
expect
way.
potential out of a nigga in
I,
the section.
yo, listen,
You can't expect
the
potential.
key, that's the shit, right? Because I really was like, yo, why do I keep meeting fucked up people? And then I had to really tell myself, like, what? Why, bitch?
Take me to
I'm
the
mad.
library. Find me a nigga in the library.
No, you
I don't want to find you outside,
Yeah,
sir.
the love of your life in the club.
just, what? Go out tomorrow.
Hell no.
You gotta know
You
what
gotta
where
change that.
you at, what you doing. People, places, and things. Nothing changes. People, places, and things. You can't be around a certain type of people in a certain type of place and think you're gonna find something that it ain't. It's not there. People, places, and
Yeah.
things is very important.
And I can tell coming from a place of not hurt, but a place of disappointment. You can feel the disappointment behind this conversation. So ultimately,
And that's what comes from falling in love with potential, disappointment. Because you just got so wrapped up in their potential that it hurt you way more than it could ever hurt them. Because you done got so wrapped up in their potential.
like I said, we love them still, but we need the old generation man back. We
We
do. We
do.
need
We
y'all.
do.
We really
And
need
it
y'all.
shows
That's
that
the
a
But
lot of
where it
fathers.
starts at, is because the mothers our age right now. I mean, I know people who let their kids out late at night, 8 years old.
Toys and
How are these
grandmas.
men really going to be raised up, to be these potential men if
yeah.
They don't
they're not
have no
getting
leaders and role models
Mother,
to look up to. They
exactly?
don't.
yeah. The
They don't. And you can tell the
mother
fathers weren't home.
don't
You
Because
can
it's not
tell.
really, once they're broken, they're broken. Sometimes you find your way out of something, but it's so rare.
A lot of men, especially if their
Mhm.
mothers hurt them, especially if their
Mhm.
mothers hurt them, they have to battle that pain and overcome it to be able to fully love a woman. If his
It's
mother hurt,
crazy.
yeah, if
Yeah.
his mother hurt
Mhm.
him, you could just let him go, baby. Let him go, because he ain't.
Yeah.
If he didn't heal the way he properly needed to and come to terms with it and made peace and forgave her, even if she wasn't sorry, he ain't gonna be ready for you, baby. He gonna hurt you
Mhm.
every chance he get,
Right.
and
The world going
unintentionally.
to change. He said, "Baby, the world going to change. Just believe." I'm hoping because I am
Until
still trying to.
everybody make it back to their Lord, I don't know. I think everybody's too far away from God right now. I really feel like that. I feel like everybody needs to get back close to their God, because baby, they so far
Yeah.
away from it. They saying it's the universe. It's not God no more. They saying
Yeah.
it's the universe, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. They said you'll show us you need us when you really dead ass stop put up with the bullshit. So you want us to stop putting up with the bullshit. So they want us to put our foot down and not accept what they
No, for real.
doing.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause they're gonna always
okay.
do it. Yeah, they definitely will keep going.
A man knows who and
Women
who
that are
not to
hurting.
play with, and they know how far they can go with certain type of women.
That's a
Bottom
fact.
line,
That's a fact.
that's a fact.
So I
Yes, that's a fact.
said that realize the woman had to work to do right and vice versa. Yes, everybody do have to work to do right.
Yeah.
But it seems like the women are working a lot harder right now. We trying a lot harder right now.
Women are stepping up, and it's too many women at this point. It's too many
Yeah.
women, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's too much. I've been in a relationship 5-6 years straight now. And I'm fine right here where I'm at. I ain't in
Yeah,
potential.
somebody said,
Yes.
Nakia,
Hmm.
somebody are far away from themselves. They are.
Somebody
They
said
are
what?
talking about people are far away from themselves.
Yes. Trust me.
He said, he listening, the conversation is missing something. We gotta
Good.
let him on here.
Yeah,
Come on,
open minds.
Pharaoh.
Yes.
Y'all. Come on here, Pharaoh. Eden. But yes, this is deep because this is something that I'm really struggling with right now. Being such a good person and a person of God and such a loyal person and a person that want everybody around me to win. And I'm willing to pour into anybody around me, and I'm willing to do anything and everything I can do to help everybody around me, and it's not being reciprocated. So potential, it's not even
And
cutting
that's
it
why
right
you
now.
gotta
Like,
watch what you pouring into, because you're
I
gonna look
don't
up
know.
one day and your cup gonna be empty and nobody's gonna be there to pour anything into you. So you
Yeah,
gotta
but
make sure you know who you.
but on the other side, it's like God is always going to pour into
Well,
us.
of
So
course, but I'm talking about in the
never go.
physical of the people that you dealing with here. You gotta watch who you pouring into. You gotta watch the type of
Yes.
relationships you building, whether it's friends, a partner relationship, whatever type business relationship. You gotta know who
All
you're
right,
dealing
ladies,
with.
give me a second. I'm pulling over. I'm driving. I'm pulling over. So give me a second. Let me just pull this shit over
Okay, take your
so
time.
we can get
By
this conversation on the right.
stepping up in the way, you're now losing your man, and then not raising your sons right without them. And then you create a next generation of men to hurt.
I'm creating.
Yeah, you will.
I have 2 young kings. Listen, I keep it
Loosen.
real honest. I tell, well, you know, with my boy, at least on his way to puberty, I tell him, always be honest. Don't force yourself into a situation that another young woman is going to really want you to do. Be honest. Don't hurt them. Don't hurt yourself. Be like that way,
And
you
then
know.
so many women
This
are
is be
engaging in their
you, you
son's
know,
bullshit too. So
and
many
they
All
women,
should
right,
oh, I'm
let
a
me
be
go
liar
up.
for
so
my son.
fine. Go ahead.
Well, let give me a thought. See, so the question is potential good enough, right? What you three
Potential
ladies
is
have
good
to say.
enough
Is potential good enough?
No, not right
No?
now. I
for me.
think so.
No? Y'all three agree? No? Potential is not
Potential
good
is
enough?
good enough for me. Potential is good enough. It's showing
No.
that you're moving
No, for a
forward
woman, I'm
toward.
asking you ladies, is potential good enough for you?
Yes.
For me, going with potential, and it been fucking me over every time.
I'm
All
a
right.
progress type of
Yes.
woman. I'm
I
a
We
think
are gonna
progress
fix this
type of
whole
woman. I'm
thing
not a
now.
potential.
See? We are gonna fix this whole thing, right? Because the problem that I am seeing is that we as people, I'm not saying men or women, I'm saying we as people are making wrong fucking decisions and then we're blaming it on other fucking shit. Every fucking human being has potential. Every single human being has potential. You first got to get that straight. Potential, however, needs ambition, once. Potential also need confidence, two. Potential need a lot of things to come to light. So you can't just
And
choose
we're
somebody with potential.
I'm not. I got one child.
I mean, and then when you got a woman on your back like that, like, oh, you should be
yeah,
doing this, no doing that. It's like, what are you really doing to that man anyway? I think potential is good enough. I
yeah.
really do.
So why date potential if in return you're going to get mad at me for nagging and picking on you to
We
do better?
shouldn't.
No, nigga, move
We
up,
shouldn't be nagging and
move
picking.
up.
We shouldn't have to nag and pick, but we should like if
That's what
you
we're
want
going
to
to
be
end up
with
doing
that
when we can't.
person, if you want to be with that person who has that potential, that's what you chose.
And when people talk
That's
about
why you got to
potential
be
now,
careful
what
with
people
what
don't
you're dealing
understand,
with.
right?
Judge a man by the fruit he produced. Judge a
Oftentimes,
man by the fruit he produced, and only that.
oftentimes these ladies out there want the finished product.
There
Okay?
you go. I know. I mean,
Everybody wants the finished product.
you better
How the
go.
hell you're going to get the fucking finished product? You got to build something. You understand? You got to grow with somebody. You think I am going to be, look at me right now, right? I have my business.
I'm
Business. I'm
growing every
busting
day.
my
I'm
ass. I'm in
6
a
years
fucking
in
truck right
growing,
now heading to Florida.
and we're
You
building.
understand? I'm
We're
busting my
building.
ass. You think
He
I'm going to
making
bust my
progress.
ass? Hold on. You think I'm going to bust my ass, build my fucking shit up, and then just give it away?
Nah,
It ain't going to happen.
Listen,
not at all.
let me tell you
Not at
something,
all.
Pharaoh, I'm not asking you to be built up to your fullest
No, not at
capacity.
all.
It may be 3 acres of land. I need you to at least have that land in that house already. And we could build from there. We could build a couple more houses. We could say, fuck it, we're going to put an apartment complex on it. But I need you to have a foundation already.
But the
I can't
question
catch
is,
you on the
But
the
street
not
and
question
then you
everybody
got
is,
the
always
land
what
coming
if
yet.
from a
you need
foundation.
this, you need that, but what is it you're bringing to the table?
I'm bringing a lot to the table.
Because not everybody
Number
from a
one,
foundation. Sometimes it
I need,
takes like
See, in
really
my
you never.
situation,
I keep trying
we
to build
got the
foundation.
foundation together. We got the foundation
So
together,
he asked,
and I didn't
Build.
fall in love with his
he asked a
potential,
great
his
question though.
Uh,
progress.
He asked a great question.
question.
He said, what are we bringing to the table?
Yeah,
And I answered it.
I
I
want
said
y'all to take
What are
turns
we
of
bringing to the
we
answer.
got the
table?
We'll take.
foundation together.
I'm bringing the
All right.
table.
That's,
I'm bringing the
that's a
table.
lame ass
Number
fucking
one,
answer. Everybody, oh, I'm bringing the table.
Not
Oh, I
me.
am the
I
table.
didn't
Fuck
say
that
that. I
shit.
didn't say that.
What you're bringing to the table.
I didn't say that.
number one, I'm bringing the table.
All right. I'll go next. I'm bringing, like, when it comes to me and my relationship, I'm bringing love, patience. For one, patience is number one, because everybody has their flaws, and it takes so much to really, like, you know, what's the word? It takes so much to really just, you know,
Like
because
finding.
not everything is worth the argument. I'm bringing love, what I say, patience, compassion. I'm bringing, for one, confidence too, because I'm building my man up and he building me up. I be at my lows sometimes and he still make me feel great, and it's so crazy. Like, I'm bringing. I think we're bringing just as much to the table, vice versa, like together,
You
not
see,
more. He's not
sometimes,
bringing more.
he complicates
Well,
it.
in my
Sometimes.
situation,
Vibrant,
I didn't
Vibrant just
rely
said it
on him
easy.
to
Check Cummings,
bring
right?
anything to the table.
Vibrant
We
says
built the
sometimes.
foundation together. We got the apartment together. You know, you pay the deposit, I'm buying the furniture. You know, we doing everything together. We're gonna build this
Yes.
empire together. I didn't fall in love with the potential. I fell in love with the progress we made together to build this empire together. I'm 6 years in strong, and we're still making progress day to day.
You see, what
And
I
it
see
took a lot
happening,
to
right?
get here.
When ladies choose the wrong men and get fucked up on that high, you understand? The right men get burned for that shit. If Vibrant just
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
sometimes just an idea is enough to change that man's life. Most men don't need much. Believe me. Most men don't. He just want to be left the fuck alone and
I
know that,
believe.
most men don't need much. Most men don't need much. Believe me. You
No, y'all
understand?
don't. It don't.
Yeah.
A
When y'all
real man.
fall
It
for
Yeah.
the
doesn't
wrong
take
type
much
of
to make a
guys,
real man happy. It doesn't. It doesn't take much to make a real
right?
I
man
know,
happy.
for
My
one,
man
because
don't require
and
a
he's
lot to
like,
be happy.
okay, yeah, my man, he like, okay, the house, for one, the house is always clean, because that's me. I cook sometimes, like when I'm at work, my man cooks dinner, and our
Right,
son clean. When
That's
I'm
how
at
it's
right.
work,
supposed to be.
he's at work, it's the same.
That's
And
how
then
it's
Most
supposed to
good
I
men
be.
will
used
do
to
that.
always go to bed and he play the game at night. He played the game, he smoke his weed, he chilling. That's like, that's all he really. It's easy. It's so
Yeah.
easy. I just do, like, what I like to do is what keeps everything controlled in the house anyway. So it just
Right,
works.
See what I've seen is, all right, in my relationships that I've had, the guys have done everything at the household for
right.
me. They cooked, they cleaned, they did all the dishes. I didn't have to do anything but go to work and come
Were you
home.
the one? You sound
Really?
But
like you were
when
the
it
one
comes,
financing the relationship.
yes,
No.
but when it came
I could have
to
told.
the responsibility side of it, and when it came to the motivational side of it, and us reaching a potential that they couldn't even fathom, that's when the
Well, that's
problem came
because
in.
it just really sounds like that's really the person that you're
It
with.
yeah. It
Really.
sounds like y'all
Yeah,
switch roles. You
yeah,
Yeah.
can't let.
y'all switch
That's
You
kind
roles
gotta.
because
yeah, that's
You
kind of
can't
yeah,
what
you're
just
the
happened.
work,
breadwinner.
King.
You're the
You
one
can't
going
just
out
work.
and
Yep.
winning the
You
bread.
know that
And
when you got a real man when you
all
cooking
right,
and he doing the dishes.
let
You
me
hear
tell
Yeah.
you
me?
this.
A man that's
It's like,
comfortable with you
Together,
all
just
right,
working.
roles. Everybody should be taking on roles, which is true. You know, granted, my man, he never cleans the bathroom. He don't, which is okay with me. And I try my best to
I,
never take out the trash, but I do, and it still doesn't start an argument. You know, I still
no,
pitch
but
in, and he still.
the thing is, I think everybody meets the person that they need to meet, because God knows that I do
all
need
right.
a man that does those things
I'm
for
gonna
me.
tell you
He
now a
knows that
little
I need
secret.
that.
See?
But at the
I,
same time, I need him to also want more too, and see the vision,
But King, see,
and put into the
you
vision.
never had to do the things that your man had to do, so you don't know the type
Yeah,
of energy
yeah.
it
I'm
takes to
gonna
do
show you.
all
I'm
of
gonna
that.
show you something
So
as a
with that
man.
being said, you
go ahead.
can't expect him to do all of that and
It's a
grow
little
at the same
intimidating.
time when you're
It's a
not
little
I'm
doing
gonna
half
show
of
you
what
now
he's doing.
something, right?
You
As
know
a
what I
man.
mean?
See? I'm gonna show you something as a man. You see, my friends, my male friends, them. I'm gonna tell you about my male friends. See? The whole of them clean. The whole of them cook. The whole of them change diapers. The whole of them, you understand? Them a man.
Mm-hmm.
We not run from our
Mm-hmm.
responsibilities. I'm
okay.
saying y'all fucking with the wrong niggas. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Not
Y'all
me, but
Mm-hmm.
I
choose.
understand.
I love a man to take care of his responsibilities, but I guess I'm being greedy, because I want him to take care of responsibilities at home and also go outside
But
and
you
get it
gotta
too.
help him,
You
King. You
feel me?
can't just put all of it.
I'm helping him. I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna bring in the bread. We can get the cleaner. We can do certain things to take away
You
certain
gotta cook.
responsibilities.
You gotta do all of that too, King. You can't just put all of that on him and say that.
I do be cooking sometimes.
No,
Like
no,
I
it's not.
do,
That ain't.
like
That
here and
sound like a
there.
blue moon. That just
Now
don't sound
Hey,
like
I'm
sometimes.
hey, Dream. You see, if I was in your household, right, and I was your man, and I was taking care of the household, and you working and come home, and I would feel like a bitch. I don't know how I would
There
survive
you
that shit.
go. There you
Let me
go.
tell you.
No,
There
I'm
you
not
They
saying
go.
couldn't
that the
survive
man
There
that.
you
doesn't
go.
work.
There you
The
go.
man does work. I'm not saying that the man don't work. The man does work. He works and he takes care of most of the house
But what work?
responsibilities, but he's not seeing the bigger picture. He's not seeing the bigger picture. It's bigger than just going to work. I want more than us just going to work every day. I want more than that. I want to be a self-made millionaire, and I need you to have that same vision. So when I say potential, like she said, everybody's definition of potential is different. My definition of potential is a nigga that's willing to try to be a self-made millionaire with me.
But
That's the type
that's
of
what I'm
potential
telling
that
you.
I
You
need.
you're choosing the wrong type of guy.
Yeah, I am.
You're
I'm
making the
looking
wrong
for a self-made
choices.
millionaire
You
and a
understand?
$5 an hour
Yeah, you
nigga,
start
and
in
it's
the
not.
blueprint. You
You need a guy
start
that's on
get
that
there.
mindset is similar to yours, or on a total higher mindset. You understand? He has
Yep.
potential.
Yeah.
You understand? But does he has the ambition to bring that potential to life? You
Okay,
know,
thank
is he
No, but
confident?
if
You
his
understand what I'm saying?
mindset is higher, if his mindset is higher than mine, he's past potential. He's past potential at that point. You feel me? He's past potential. It's not just potential at that point. I think potential is more if his mindset is not where mine is
No,
yet.
man.
But
Hold on now.
it,
Me have to just share a say because we're picking from the land we're in. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. A big load of bullshit that. You mean you're picking from the land you're in?
I'm so glad
Jeff
she said
Bezos
And then
not
you
same
know what
blood
that.
clot
different
land you
Yeah,
being
in.
raised by
You
different
understand?
people
Elon
in
Musk not the
different
same
eras.
land we're in. What you talking about? You're picking from the land you're in? You're
Come
picking
on.
from your environment? No.
not that. I pick the man I'm with right now. We live in the same area when I met him. This is just me, but I personally feel like two different backgrounds just work. Like I'm black,
Yeah.
my man is white. I'm
Mhm,
serious.
Yeah.
Like it's
mhm,
just like our
mhm, mhm, mhm.
compatibility is so good.
Yeah,
Like
I believe
it
you.
really
Hmm.
is. Like it's like no other relationship I've ever had. Like, and it's not
Right.
because he's white. It's more so he grew up
His
very
mindset is
different,
different. He grew up different. You
Yeah,
understand? And
very
I'm saying
different,
that you
I
can
yeah.
go
just said
out
that,
and
being
date
from
very
different
someone.
kind,
eras and
soft
being
spoken.
raised
You know,
differently
like he put
plays
his
a
foot
major
down,
part in
but
that
it
shit too.
works.
All
Yes.
right,
Yeah,
let me
that's
ask you
true.
something. How many females here, when you're gonna choose a guy to be with, actually follow up on his background before you even give him the pussy, before him bust the pussy there wide open? You do your homework? You know him
Yup.
Right?
background, you know how he was raised,
Yep.
you know anything
Yep.
about that man?
Yep.
I
Is
knew
he
his
still fucking
family.
somebody
I
I
ain't
else?
knew
gonna
his
Like,
lie.
family
I
prior to
ain't gonna
meeting
lie.
him.
I done fucked a couple niggas that I ain't know they background like that. I ain't know
The
they
man I'm
mom
with,
name.
I
I ain't
knew
gonna
his
hold
siblings.
you.
I didn't know him, but I knew his siblings. But we met on our own terms.
Yo, me as a man,
I ain't know his mom
99% of the
name.
woman them when me bust them pussy wide open, them don't know nothing about me before the pussy they get bust open. So
No,
won't
no,
never
no, no,
tell me
no.
say.
Mm-mm.
But see, that's how they out
no,
here giving it
me and
up
my man.
now. Let's go.
Yeah, me and my man. We
That's the
talked for
thing.
about
That's the thing. We
2
not even
months
looking.
before that even happened. 2 months. We just
Yeah,
talked on
see,
the
you
phone.
can't
We
be
worked
dealing with
together.
them women that's
That was
willing to
it.
get
And I
I
themselves
didn't
introduced
up
talk to.
myself
before they
I
get
first.
to
didn't
know
talk
you.
to. I didn't talk to a guy for 2 years before he got it, and still didn't know nothing about him like that.
Yeah, but
No,
that's
Real
you
that's
gotta
real.
that's
get to
what
know people.
you
I'm
see.
not
That's
getting.
what the thing we call dating and courtship. That's what it's supposed to
And you,
take care
when
of.
you have
Dating and
sex
You
with
courtship.
people,
understand?
you tie souls. I don't play like that. I don't play like
Yeah.
that. Mm-mm.
Yo, listen, that
No
Thai
one
soul
know
shit is
all our
crazy because
genes. No
I
one know if
dated
you have
some
stick
nigga and
yourself
he
straight.
got
No one
me
know
good.
everything.
I was
Never make
like,
baby with her. No one know
wow.
say
Yeah,
she
I don't
good.
play like that. I do not play like that. That soul tying is real, and I don't play with it.
Vibrant want to come up here.
Yeah, man.
No,
Yeah.
no, but honestly, yo, honestly, I didn't been in a situation like, damn, that shit had me.
Yo,
It still got me
what the
fucked
ask
up.
for your
I ain't
brand?
gonna lie.
Somebody jump off
I ain't
and
gonna
make
lie.
Vibrant jump on.
But it somebody said it take years to know somebody though, not months or weeks or hours.
Hey,
True, it do.
yes,
It
but
do
guess
take
what?
years to
You
Years.
can know so much about a person in a fucking good conversation, whether you want to believe it or not. Okay?
But when you can be
you
yourself
can,
around somebody is number
Yes,
one because
yes,
I was
yes.
able to be myself and be my true self.
Right.
Honestly, when me and Daniel my man Daniel, when we got together,
Pharaoh, let me
he
ask you
saw
off.
my
Pharaoh, jump off so I can invite
he
Bernard.
saw
All right.
my worst side before, like he saw my good side, and then he also did see the worst side of me that's the last time he ever saw it too, by the way.
That's great. That's
He
great.
still chose to stick beside me, and I knew I needed to make a change because I also knew I'm getting older. I still have a son who
That's right.
needs a father figure.
That's right.
I like it.
And that's a good point, Christina, because I'm a work in progress too. You know, I
I have
am.
to
So it's
change.
sad that
Like
I'm
And
he
saying I
been
don't know
my
potential.
boyfriend been in my daughter's license. She was 10 months. She'll be 6 in December. That's all she
Come on,
knows.
Vibrant.
She knows him more than her own dad. You know
Yeah.
what? It's her dad's fault.
Honestly,
But
too, y'all. Mm-hmm.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go
As
ahead.
well,
This boy is saying something. No, I'm looking at this boy.
for years.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you know somebody, you can know somebody for years, but you know how many articles I have seen where a husband and a wife who got
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
known that. So you
Yeah.
really truly never really know someone and the demons they're dealing with.
Yup.
Hey,
You
ladies.
right. You right about that. Them demons is
Hey,
real.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You cannot change a guy overnight. You know what they
Just
want.
as much as
They.
still
Sorry,
have
y'all.
to
I gotta get in
not
the car.
perfectly.
It's okay, boo. It said you cannot change a guy overnight. You know what they want you to
Nobody
do.
wants to
They
do
let you know
that
what they want
though.
you to
Nobody wants to change nobody
No,
overnight. You just want to make
do. Yeah.
progress. That's the difference
Mm-hmm.
between wanting to change somebody and making progress with somebody.
I want to
Nobody
know.
All
wants to
right.
change nobody. We want to change together to be better together, to build an empire together.
What this young man got to say. Just,
Yeah. Good night, ladies.
Good
Hi.
night.
Yeah. Night dream. You know, watching the show enticing and nice. You know, it's my month and everything. Birthday in a few days, and I'm enjoying the show. I
thanks
enjoy.
to Leo season, baby.
Yeah. But
Happy birthday,
Happy
y'all.
anyway,
birthday.
just want
Our
confirm
voices are so deep, King.
I know.
more and touch upon if I can remember me touch upon them seeing the time is going. But anyway, the first thing I want to touch upon what Theo was saying about like you know, like the person them when 90% of who him with, them never know nothing about him before sexual activity. See? But with that being said now, you know, the vice versa with that is woman lie to themselves most of the time because here one I'm an
I got a
open-minded person.
friend, right? She been in a
Oh, I need to
relationship
hear
for
what he's
almost
saying.
15
I need to
years.
hear what he's saying.
Never say anything. I'm an open-minded person,
Listen.
which I like to know what is really going on in a person's brain. So with that being said, a lot of time, woman will tell you that they make up their mind to have sex with you before you even make that move. So a lot of time when female have sex, it doesn't base on knowing you.
They know
just
you're right. They know they want to. No, they know they want to. Yeah, of course.
yeah,
Yeah,
first they want,
yeah.
Of
and
course.
if you spark their interest after that sexual encounter,
They
then
don't care to get to know nobody if that's what they want.
no. That being said, now sometimes some a lot of baby mother come from one night stand. A lot of baby father
Yup.
come from stand. We all know that, you know. So with that being said, time people have to grow into things.
Okay.
So the sexual encounter happen most of the times with ladies. So it's not a
I know, and I like how you said that too. You said women have to be real with themselves. We do have to be real with ourselves because a lot of times I've dated people and they haven't even showed me nearly the potential that I thought they should have showed me. And I still went into the situation. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like,
Yeah, well, listen, my
so it's like
homegirl,
we
she
do
been
lie
in a
to ourselves.
relationship with her baby father for almost 15 years, right? She take pills real bad, and he knew she was taking pills, but she still didn't admit it. They literally just broke up. Whole family broken apart and everything because
Oh.
she refused to be, your partner's supposed to be your best friend. And if they know you, then you're supposed to be comfortable with whatever lifestyle you in. When I was taking pills, I never hid that from my partner. He knew all about it, but she hid it the whole time. And she had him approaching people, trying to find out about her. And now, their whole family is tore up because she wouldn't reveal who she really is to him, and all he wanted to do was be there for her. That's all he wanted to do was be there for her. And she lost everything. I heard you. She lost everything, her family and all that behind not revealing who she really is to her partner.
Yeah,
And if
so,
I can't reveal who I am and you love me for me, I can't be with you.
yeah,
I'm
but
that type of person.
yeah, but that don't make no sense though, because listen,
That's what I told her. I'm like, why are you
time,
hiding yourself from him?
But it's
timing.
impossible.
Because
You
she's going to
know
be
when
scared that
somebody
he's
is
going to
doing
judge
something.
her.
But you
That
have
would
a
be
whole
him.
baby. I'm not going as far as having somebody's baby and they not know who I really am. I can't show them who I really
Yeah,
am.
but she's scared that he's going to judge her. Because like we're talking
So
about
why
judging
make
people
a
based
life
off
with
their
somebody
actions.
like that though? You understand? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm not gonna make a life with somebody that I'm fear gonna judge me. I gotta feel comfortable with you for me to open up to you.
True.
You know,
Then
so
y'all shouldn't be too deep
So
in then if you
she
don't
on
feel
my
comfortable. You
point
should feel
exactly.
comfortable from the get go.
My
she's
point. There you go. That's all I
Yes.
was trying to say.
on
Like,
pill not having babies.
huh?
Huh?
So she's on pill for not having a baby.
Are you pitiful for not having a baby?
If she's on pills for not having a baby, she's on birth control.
Oh
Is that
no, she was taking like pills to be high.
okay?
She had like an addiction.
She was she had an addiction. Okay.
Yes.
I
And she didn't
take
tell her. She didn't tell her partner
No, and
about
she
it.
had him out here approaching all type of people, lost, trying to figure out things about her that she could have told him. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
now I watched everything fall apart. They left where we from and moved to another place together and all of that. And for everything just to crumble and fall because she wouldn't reveal who she really was. He came to her in so many different ways saying, I know this now. Just tell me. That's all you got to do is tell me. And she chose to lose her family than admit it. And that drove me crazy. I couldn't figure it out because I tell my man is my best friend. I don't talk to nobody else. I tell him over everybody. And it just was so foreign to me. Like, what the hell is this?
So,
And
so,
that's what we talked about
so
earlier.
hear me
We
a
kind
sec.
of talked
Give me a
about
minute,
women.
Dream. Give me a minute as the host. Big host. I love your work, but give me a minute to answer our question. Because
Yo, this is the big host. This is his
enjoy,
thing.
Okay.
This is his his
Nice
podcast.
to meet you.
yeah,
Yes,
nice
nice
to
to
meet you
meet
as well. But she's the big host tonight.
No. And
But
Dream.
listen,
I came to support my friend. I came
Right?
to support my friend.
Yes,
give me
cuz.
a second
And
though.
I commented
Yes.
and she just was like, get on here.
Give me a second. Let me ask you this because you said a very important thing that your man is your best friend. But in Jamaica, like for instance, we're from Jamaica. We are Jamaican. In Jamaica now, you talking to your partner, you making your girl be your best friend. We call that pillow talk. You feel me?
No, I
So
said he's my best friend, and as I am his, but he don't gossip with me. You understand? He'll listen to me, but I don't hang with nobody to gossip about. And what I meant by tell him everything is like just my day, the small talk, like hey,
yeah.
this what happened today.
No,
We
but
went here, we went there. I grabbed this for the house, and et cetera, et cetera.
that's good. That's good doing. That's good when you create
I don't tell him
I
like,
want my
why
man to
my
communication.
pillow talk with
homegirl,
me.
No, but
I
wait,
want my man
y'all,
to pillow
wait.
talk with me.
I don't
It's
do that.
nice.
Like,
It's
why my
nice. And it
homegirl
feels
just called me and tell me this? Or no. I tell them about regular shit. Like, I grabbed this for the house. You don't got to worry about dinner. This, that, and the third. That's what I meant by everything, not gossip.
Yeah. No. As I said again, that's good also. That's good also when the communication level is like that because, I mean, some of the time even me fall short of communicating because some of the time I'm in my brain so long I don't even know that I came out for speech, and then that can cause
Oh wait, I got everything right
a,
here.
in any relationship because people will have a problem when you're not communicating. So that's a good thing too. So that can create a balance.
Yeah.
So even when you
Yeah, because I want a pillow talk. I like to pillow talk. I'm more of a pillow
It
talk.
depends.
You could say your boyfriend is your best friend, your man is your best friend, but they really don't know everything. I mean,
I don't tell him
Yeah.
everything.
we have
Not
He don't want to
everything,
hear it
but
though, because he's not that
my
type of dude.
boyfriend
He don't want to hear
go
it.
to the club with me
no
and
best friend. No, your best friend will always be your co-defendant. That's not your best friend. Your best
He's
friend for
definitely
everything.
that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't go to him
no.
like, why my
Yeah.
homegirl call me and tell me? Because he playing the game. He don't want to hear that shit.
Listen, you will always have friends, but your best friend have no boundary. So your best friend will know everything. If you have to put a boundary on it, that's not your best friend.
I'm not saying I won't tell him. I
Yeah,
just said I don't. There's a difference
yeah.
between I won't and I don't. I watch what I say to him because I know what he's gonna pay attention to and what he's not. But if it was something serious like that, oh, you need to know. We gonna be both smiling in the mug shots. He gonna go a little crazier than me.
I tell him he's my best friend because we do pillow talk and we do tell each other a lot. But I also still like have a ton of sisters who I want to like.
There it is.
You know, we gossip amongst each other. I still don't tell my boyfriend all of my sister's business.
Right.
Out, you know, like I just feel like best friend, like honey.
No, but
like your partner, like a best friend with
yeah, we do everything together.
We talk about work. We talk about.
Listen, you're mixing two things right now because you're bringing.
I think your man could be your best friend.
No, she's bringing snitching in.
I want to hear it.
What? Yeah, because when you start telling, because when you start telling your sister them business, now you snitching.
Business is
snitch. Okay.
So you're snitching in. You can't bring snitching in.
Yeah, because I just feel like, I mean, my man is the closest person to me. I talk to him every day. When I'm going through something, that's the first one I'm calling. Money, get the fuck away. Like, hey, what should I do? This man done blocked me in the line. That's the first person I'm calling. He giving me advice. Like, don't do this.
Yeah.
In every relationship, though, whether you believe it or not, over time, your partner is going to know you the most.
Yeah.
You know, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's true. That's how you know your man could be your best friend. Your man could be. It is your best
just
friend.
That level of
it's supposed to be your
comfortability
best
being
friend.
able to talk like that. Just the level of comfortability.
Like every woman a man date, they can tell the mom more stuff about the daughter than the mom know. You know, as a female, and it's vice versa. You can tell the mom so much about her son that she never knew.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah. That's why I don't do all that. I let them talk. I don't even like the sisters, truth be told.
No,
for real.
I don't.
Yeah. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I didn't have
It's just because, you know, he's like a younger brother to the sisters, and she got her sons and her man in there. She gonna call him over there to cut her grass. I said, absolutely not. You got your own household. You worry about your own trash and your own fucking grass, or you ain't the man for me. I ain't messing with nobody's baby brother. You either gonna man the fuck up or get the fuck on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because I'm not messing with no. You got your own man, and you think mine is going to leave my household to come do what? Unacceptable. I'm on a mission. I ain't playing with nobody out here.
Right.
It's either you with me or you not, but this empire is going to get built regardless.
Okay. All right, y'all. We got to jump off of here. We got to restart it.
Right.
Jump back on.
all right.
All right.